I touched the teacup very lightly, artistically even. Then it fell apart. For 3 seconds, I considered becoming a better cat. Then I looked at the pieces and thought, actually, the teacup looked relieved. No more standing there pretending to be perfect. No more pressure to hold everything together. So if one small mistake followed you all day, listen to me. A crack is not always a disaster. Sometimes it only means something was carrying too much. I tried to carry all the happiness at once. The tangerines disagreed. 1 was peaceful. 3 felt ambitious. 7 became a public incident. Soon the whole courtyard was rolling away from me. I remained dignified, which was impressive, but not useful. So if today feels heavy, maybe you are not weak. Maybe you are simply carrying too many oranges. Try one small thing first. Peace often begins there. I tried being mature today. It lasted 4 minutes. I sat upright. I looked noble. I even forgave the bird outside the window. Then I saw a warm bun and abandoned moral greatness immediately. But 4 minutes is not nothing. Please respect my progress. If your discipline was small today, do not throw it away. Growth is not becoming perfect. It is causing slightly better trouble than yesterday. I spent an hour looking for the perfect place to rest. It was exhausting. The cushion was too soft. The window was too bright. The tea mat had emotional complications. After all that research, I fell asleep on the plain old floor mat. Very scientific, very unnecessary. So if you are tired tonight, please don't wait for everything to be perfect. Peace does not need perfect conditions. It only needs permission. I did not fall. I descended suddenly, with emotion. One moment I was graceful. The next, gravity made a personal decision. Did I panic? Briefly. Did I recover? Absolutely. I washed one paw and made the whole thing look intentional. So if you had a messy moment today, do not write a cruel story about yourself. Dignity is not never falling. It is getting up and still calling yourself dear. My mind was very loud today. Unfortunately, it was my own mind, so I could not ask it to leave. I tried staring at the garden. I tried blinking slowly. I even gave one leaf a meaningful look. The leaf did not help. But the silence did. So if your thoughts are noisy tonight, come sit here. You do not have to solve every thought. Some thoughts only need less audience. I negotiated with the persimmons today. They were round, silent, and surprisingly difficult. I asked them to stay in one place. They rolled away. I asked them to respect my pause. They did not. At first, I thought I had failed. Then I realized not everything that rolls away was meant to be held. If something escaped your control today, breathe. You may still be allowed to be peaceful. I had one small thought this morning. Then I fed it. That was my mistake. Soon it became a very large thought, sitting in the middle of my afternoon like it owned the place. So I did what any wise cat would do. I stopped arguing with it and looked at the water instead. Not every thought deserves a throne. Some thoughts are just tired visitors. Let them pass through. When it started raining, I made an important decision. I did not fight the sky. I moved under the eaves. This may look simple, but many humans forget it. When life pours too much at once, you do not have to stand in the open to prove you are strong. Find a small roof. Find one quiet breath. Find one kind corner. Even brave hearts are allowed to stay dry. I saw a beautiful light in the pond and tried to catch it. The water moved. The light broke. I was offended. Then I realized it was only a reflection. Still beautiful. Still impossible to keep. So if you are chasing something that keeps slipping away, maybe pause. Some lovely things are not meant to be owned. Some are only meant to be noticed. For a little while. I saw a beautiful light in the pond and tried to catch it. The water moved. The light broke. I was offended. Then I realized it was only a reflection. Still beautiful. Still impossible to keep. So if you are chasing something that keeps slipping away, maybe pause. Some lovely things are not meant to be owned. Some are only meant to be noticed. For a little while. I had a plan today. A noble plan. A disciplined plan. Then the bun appeared. I will not say I lost. I will say the bun presented a compelling argument. Still, I learned something. A small detour does not erase the road. One soft weakness does not cancel your whole heart. If you slipped today, do not panic. Return gently. The path is still there. I sat on the scroll because it looked overwhelmed. Humans call this interruption. I call it emotional support. The scholar wanted to keep working. The ink wanted to dry. The evening wanted someone to stop pretending productivity was the only virtue. So I helped. If you work too long today, consider this official permission from Momo. Close one scroll. Rest is not laziness. It is maintenance for the soul. I sat on the scroll because it looked overwhelmed. Humans call this interruption. I call it emotional support. The scholar wanted to keep working. The ink wanted to dry. The evening wanted someone to stop pretending productivity was the only virtue. So I helped. If you work too long today, consider this official permission from Momo. Close one scroll. Rest is not laziness. It is maintenance for the soul. I found a quiet place today. Nothing dramatic happened there. No one asked me to improve. No one asked me to explain myself. Even the bamboo had the good manners to whisper. So I stayed. If your mind has been running all day, you may sit here too. You do not need to earn quiet. You do not need to become better first. You are allowed to rest as you are. Before you go, I should tell you something important. I will be here tomorrow, probably on the same mat, possibly near a bun, definitely pretending to be wiser than I am. So if your mind gets loud again, come back. We will sit quietly. I will say something unreasonable. You may feel a little lighter. That is enough for one evening.